Transformers more than meets the eyes. This is Chucky from Collecting for Fun, and I got a really cool video for all our retro Transformers G1 fans. This, my friends, is an original G1 Sky Lynx. I recently obtained this at a show, and when I saw it, and I saw it was original, and it actually moves, I was so excited to bring this to you guys. So here it is. We even comes with the original instructions, and so that's kind of cool. And so you know, compared to the newer Transformers, this Transformer is a fairly straightforward one. I don't even think I need to actually look at the instructions, but I just wanted to show you that we do have the instructions here. It's kind of cool. And so let's have a look at Sky Lynx. Now Sky Lynx, I believe, is just Sky Lynx. There is, I mean, although it splits into two, it shares one mind, so there is no actual separation between the two modes. So let's go ahead and we can actually, let's show the Transformer walking here. We'll bring it back a little bit. You can see, oh, let me just put his foot down properly. There we go. This thing still can move. That's, you know, remarkable for an almost 40-year-old toy. You know? And so there you go, my friends, a working Sky Lynx. So Transformers had a few of these type of toys. Let me turn that off. They had Omega Supreme walked in his robot mode, and also in his transform mode, his tank can roll around the tracks. And this one just walks and it also rolls when it transforms into vehicle mode. And then I believe Trypticon also walked in his original form, in his dinosaur form. Obviously not the city form. So this is a really cool Transformer. So let's have a look, and we're going to transform it quickly into the robot's, or sorry, his spaceship mode, I guess. I didn't see there. I'm going to click these. There's a button here. Sorry, there's a button. Let me see. You can see this here. Button there. You got to push in to move the legs in. Otherwise, they don't move in very well. And so we do that on this side too. There's a red button here. We're going to push that in, and so that way we can bring the feet back. And then again, there's a button somewhere right over here, and we're going to bring those feet back. So that brings the bottom part down. There's the tail here, so we're going to kind of maneuver, kind of push the tail inwards. Oops. Kick that in. It needs to slide in a bit more. Let's separate that for a second. Why is that not going in? I think I have locked it somehow. Okay, so you have to bring it up and then in. There you go. There's that, and this goes in like that. And the head kind of straightens itself up. Line it up a little bit and just kind of push it inwards. Let's line that up a little bit. So you have a shuttle on top. So there's the shuttle mode. The top of that there. Let's try to get the shuttle part in. Again, this is an old toy. I don't really want to play with it and, you know, really shove it in because I don't want to break. You can see on the bottom, I guess this is the transport part. There are 3 notches here where the ship kind of lodges in together. And so in the cartoon, you almost always see it's in the air in this mode. So you can see it's transporting the bottom part and the top part. And this part does also roll. You can see there's wheels here, but you do have to switch over here. You can see there's a walk and a roll. So you do have to switch that over, otherwise it won't work very well. Or at all. And then you're going to hit the wheel button. You can see the wheels are moving. So again, you can see it's, you know, rolling. It's kind of turning a little bit, so I don't know what it is, but again, it is an old toy. The fact that the wheels are working at all, I'm very happy about that. So let's turn that off. Okay. So let's, the only thing else about Skyl Lynx, it actually transforms into two separate modes when you separate them. So if you watch the G1 cartoon, they do this on occasion. So we'll do the bottom first. This is his Puma form. So you just basically kind of lift his, put the feet down. Okay. All right, and then you're gonna lift his head up. You're gonna flip it up and then turn his head out. I don't believe his mouth opens. No, it does not. And that's the Lynx part of it. And then I guess these parts also pull out. You can pull those out. And there he is. And you can, again, make this guy walk. You're going to turn, make sure you switch the roll to walk. And then you can have it walk for you. Okay, very cool. So we'll turn that off. And then so for the sky part of it, the ship, that turns into some kind of almost like a pterodactyl almost, but not exactly. So again, very straightforward. We're going to pull the head out. All you really have to do is pull it out, and then this thing comes out. This thing becomes a mouth, and you can see there's a laser inside his mouth there that shoots out if you're pretending. And then almost these the shuttle area is kind of like the eyes, and it's kind of mobile, has some mobility there. And then this part does open up. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be open up when it transforms. I can't remember, but it does open up. And then the back part, this thing flips out. You kind of pull it out and flip it out that way, and then you pull the tail. And then the tail, there's a little swivel here. I don't know if I can show it to you. There's a little swivel that you gotta, kind of almost a J shape, kind of comes in like that, and then that goes in there. And then his tail's kind of mobile there, and then he's got some feet. So you're gonna flip the feet out, and it's almost like a kind of a weird pterodactyl bird-like thing. So that's kind of it. I'm trying to see if I can fit it all in the same frame. There we go. So probably these could fold in. I don't see how that looks pretty good with those open, but it's nice that it does. And so that it is the top part if he's fighting in dual mode. And they work in the kind of a hive mind. They both work in unison. They both talk the same. So one can be ground attacking, one can be flying attacking, and then they can join into, I would assume, a more powerful figure when it joins together. I don't have his power card, and I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming that joined together they are more powerful than they are when they're apart. And so we're going to flip the feet back in, and we're going to pop this guy's head down, back in. Let me just use two hands to do that. Am I doing something wrong? There must be a button or something I'm supposed to press. No, it's just the chest plate is just compressed there. All right, we're going to push that down. I think these do not stay out, so I'm just going to push them back in, and then Skyl Lynx just kind of flops back on top of there, and those 3 button notches. And just off a little bit. There we go. And then there you go. And again, just like we did at the beginning of the show, we can make it walk. And there, my friends, is G1 Sky Lynx Original. Pretty cool to be able to find it. Not by any means perfect, pristine condition. You can see there is definitely some yellowing on the ship, a little bit of tatterness on the stickers. But hey, this is in pretty darn good shape for it to be able to move. And, you know, quite a cool find at the show I was at. I was at a Transformer convention when I found this, and just happened to be there. And you know, it's one of those toys that I didn't have as a child. My cousin had it, so I was able to play with it at his house, or whenever he brought his Transformers over, but never had this myself. So it's kind of cool to have one now in our inventory. And I'm happy to be able to bring that out to review for you. So let's transform it back one more time into spaceship mode, and then we'll wrap up this video one more time. And just for the fun of it, let's have him walk again. Let's straighten the feet out. So, you know, one of those toys that was really, really cool when it came out. I think this toy came out in 1986. Shortly, I imagine just after the movie, because it was featured heavily. He was featured heavily in season 3. And I mean, he wasn't in every episode, but he was in a few episodes for sure. I honestly don't remember if he was in season 4. He might have been in season 4, but I don't remember. But very cool Transformer. So let's again transform it back into dinosaur mode, or into spaceship mode. We're going to line up the head. We're going to kind of shove that back in there. There we go. We're going to open the back part here. We're going to swivel the tail up and kind of bend that in, and we'll get that part up and close this up. Did I do that right? It looks like I did. Why is that not closing 100%? There we go. So that part's done, and now again, to close the feet, we have to push these buttons. Okay, so we can push the buttons, and then we're going to be able to lock the feet down. Do the same thing here. So again, not a very difficult transformer to transform. The coolness factor is the fact that this thing moves, and it's quite large compared to the other Transformers of the era. So, you know, pretty neat there. I do not believe that they will be making a Studio Series 86 Skyl Lynx, because he wasn't in the movie as far as I remember. I'm pretty sure about that, because I don't think he showed up until later in season 3. So I don't think we're going to get it unless they make an adjacent toy for that kind of compatible with that series. So I don't think we're going to get an update there. They did make a recent Skyl Lynx, I believe, but I can't remember if it was a Titans Returns version or something like that. So we might pull that out to review. It does not move, but it does have a pretty cool transformation. And I'm almost positive my son has one. So I'll have to see if he does indeed have one, and see if he's willing to transform that on camera for us. And then maybe we can compare the two together. I'm almost positive that's a much more complicated transformation than this one. And again, let's watch it roll one more time. We're going to switch the button to roll. And then we're going to say goodbye with the Skyl Lynx right there. So that is Skyl Lynx, my friends. This is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button. It does help the channel a lot. A lot of you that do watch our videos are not subscribing, and please do. It does definitely help the channel, and we're really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And when we do, we're going to create a couple of cool videos for you. We are going to be getting a Robosen Grimlock, and we're going to be able to pair that with our Robosen Optimus Prime and make some really cool videos for you. And we'll look forward to that. So please hit the subscribe button. That way you're also not going to miss any cool, exciting videos that we have upcoming, which includes more Transformer videos and, of course, some Lego and other collectible videos coming. And so this is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys soon. Take care, guys. Bye.